Hello there everyone, my name's Ayumu Kagami, and this is Onigiri. It's a free-to-play MMO, that has something I'd never seen before. You can use a controller on it. One of the problems is, you still need the mouse for a lot of things, but combat you can use a controller on. It's very simplistic, and this is going to be a very short video. I don't know why it always has tutorializing on that side. It's an interesting game. It's fun to play, but I don't know how long it would last. I put in probably maybe roughly an hour. You do have several different types of weapons, ranging from katanas to what else do I have? Oh, oops, that's right. That does that. I like my spear, and I just wanted to use a spear. So it's an interesting game. It's nothing like to write home about. But if you want to just goof off with a game, Onigiri is pretty good. I guess maybe it's in and I can't do that anyway. Whatever. So it's not a fantastic game. There are a lot of really bad mistakes in the graphics of it, with items being dragged out. I'm sorry, like, okay, someone's holding a sword, the sword sticking out much farther than it should, and things along those lines. If you got some time to kill, you like MMOs and a anime-esque style, I mean, give it a try if you want. Honestly, I could not get into it. The character creation in it, now, I've stated multiple times, I'm not so much one for character creation, but the character creation, what was it I was supposed to hit? Was it B? Yeah. The character creation is mediocre at best. It's just something fun to play if you have, honestly, nothing better to play. It doesn't take itself too seriously, so you shouldn't take it too seriously either, is my opinion on it. If it's something that you enjoy, by all means, continue. This just isn't really my cup of tea. It seems to have too much in the way of tutorializing. I've almost died too. And you also have food items you can use, which quickly restore your health. Pretty much like anything else. I may have gone a little bit too much in talking about MMOs as of late. This one, where I can see the draw for Arcade having something to bring in, or Firefall for its first-person shooting aspect behind it. Besides just cheesily wanting a game with Japanese themes in it, I can't really think of too many other reasons on why you should pick up this game. At best, it seems like it's something you might want to goof off with, but I know that I'm not going to be investing any more time into this game. Like, the characters just seem more typical than anything else. It controls very sloppily, in my opinion. And right now I've actually switched and I'm using a long sword. I'm sorry, I'm using a katana, which you can just easily switch. Now I'm using a staff for magic. It doesn't seem to have any class-based elements, which in and of its own, excuse me, in and of its own right isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just haven't felt that there's anything to actually draw me to play the game more. The combos are very simplistic. As for fighting enemies, it seems more like I just spend more time just like waiting, more or less. I'm trying to word it delicately, but it doesn't seem very fluid. Like right there, my attacks are going all over the place, and this isn't a problem with my internet, honestly. It's just the game acting up. That's happened many times before to me, and it's something that I just kind of can't forgive. Maybe it would be better if I wasn't using a controller for it, but for a game that would have controller support, the controls should be good. I can't really forgive the fact that the controls are crappy just because it's an MMO with a controller. The game's concept is to be overly simplistic, I'm assuming. And this just ain't cutting it for me. So I have leveled up, I have skill points. Let's get out of here first. So I did it. Woo, I beat the thing. Yeah. Except I think there's actually maybe one more. There's this. This is where you would see one of the cutscenes. Sadly, I have done this mission. I just didn't want to dig in too much further to it. The fact that using controller, you still have to use the mouse and keyboard, more than I'm comfortable with. Honestly, if you're typing, I completely understand why you'd have to do it. But just for basic things, I have to keep using it. Like right here, I've been able to open up the start menu, but there's nothing I can do besides use my mouse on it. So it seems more like it's just poor design than anything else. Presents, yeah, no one cares about these presents. The clothing, there's, I think, like 3 or 4 different outfits you can have when choosing your character. The character starts with all the different weapons, so it doesn't even really give you a point to choose a class necessarily, and you can just keep switching. I wanted to use a spear, so I had I went with the spear, but honestly, it wasn't the best thing I had. So it is what it is. If you're looking for something to cheesily put some time into, give this game a look and see. It's a free-to-play. That's its biggest selling point. There's nothing else really in this game too enticing that would make you want to play it. In my opinion, at the very least. So if you feel like it, give this game a look, try it out, and you know, in the comments below, if you did try this game out and you really like it, post comments on why you like it more than other games. I personally don't have anything more to say about this. It's an MMO. It has controller support, and it feels like it just tries to dig into the Japanese anime, manga, nerdy otaku fan base more than anything else. I mean, if you just look out there, how bland it is. There's not people running around. There's nothing here to entice me in further. It's just big, empty, and blank. And this is the starting area. So why is it this empty? Is, I guess, my biggest complaint. But thank you very much for joining me for this video. If you did enjoy, please hit that subscribe button. If you want to come join me on my live stream, go in the description below. There'll be a link for my live stream down below. But oh my god, there's a person! Wow! People! 78! You've sunk in so much time! Okay, well, have a nice day. Trademarked character. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I will catch you in the next episode of whatever I make. Thank you. Have a fantastic night. Bye!